Forced into strange stylistic choices by circumstances. This is told someone. First question is from Matthew Yebsley. Is the we part in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, We Love You, a bit presumptuous? I don't recall ever being asked for an opinion. Well, you weren't. You weren't. It was written probably before you were born by Ian Fleming, author of James Bond. I don't want to know whether that's relevant or not, but since, you know, it's got pronoun problems. That's all I'm saying. But they're singing about a car that flies. So don't get into ridiculousness now. I mean, Ian Fleming, James Bond. I don't know why they didn't include Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the James Bond franchise. They included a Maserati submarine. So I don't know. I don't know, but that's what I wanted to see, and I didn't. I'm very disappointed in you, James Bond. Next question is from Jonathan Sturm. Can I have a kidney? Well, if you go to the butcher's, I mean, oh, no, you mean that. I should never have made that video about organ donation. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not your blood type. I'm not your blood type. You know, I mean, you know, look, okay, there is that thing where two people can go in and one of them, it's like a daisy chain of organ donation, but I don't want to do that either because I'm using my I'm not using my kidneys now, but you know, I'm going to use them later, and in order to use them later, I'm going to have them in my body. So sorry. Next question is from Serious Mind. What will Americans have to do to get the world to forgive us for electing Donald Trump? There's a lot you'll have to do, like, you know, save the world from, you know, those fossil fuels and stuff, and like not nuke everybody, and impeach him like twice, and his vice president and all that. But apart from that, you could like give me like a lot of money, and a pony. 2 ponies. Next question is from, and more money so I can look after the ponies, because adjustment fees are lots. Dave O'Hunter asks, do you mind if you don't mind, should we mind? Yes. Yes, I do mind. Sometimes I don't mind because I don't care, but yes, I do mind, and everybody should mind. I don't know why. Gingerbread Man asks, Dear Herbert, if a person suffered from amnesia and then was cured, would they remember if that they forgot? Yes. Yes, there is no perfect cure for amnesia, though, because if there was a perfect cure for amnesia, then you would know absolutely everything. And not everybody knows absolutely everything. I don't know a lot of things. You know, because, you know, amnesia is Latin for not knowing. So, so if you had the cure for amnesia, that would be knowing everything. And I am a know-all, but I don't know everything. So they would forget nothing, and they would remember everything, including that they forgot, and everything that they forgot, and everything that they never knew in the first place, or, you know, or the last place, because they would know the whole future too, and past. And their recall purposes might be a bit scattered because they'd have so much information and only a human brain to recall that with. So while they would remember everything, they would not be able to get that memory up to the surface of all the shit that they have to memorize, like, you know, the complete cast of every Star Trek film, and all the ingredients of that new Coke that they had and Bill Cosby put shame on, and all of that. They'd have to know all of those things, and they don't, so there isn't, as far as I know of. Last question, of course, is from Empirical Mind. With Brexit talks just around the corner, will an agreement be reached on who is going to bring the biscuits and which variety it should be? In short, what is the best Brexit? Biscuit Brexit. Breakfast biscuit. Brexit biscuit. Okay. So, there's a lot of toing and throwing, umming and ahhing, and very specific choices to be made here. Choices to be made, things that cannot be divided equally. So you can't have partisanship either. You can't have European biscuits and you can't have British biscuits. So all of those are out, like McVitie's and all those. They're out. They're completely out. Not those Danish cookies either. So, American biscuits are horrible. They're all soggy and nasty and wrong. So, and you've basically down to Australian biscuits. I'd say the Tim Tams, and because Britain doesn't really want a Brexit, and Europe doesn't want Britain to Brexit, and you've got the two biscuits in the Tim Tam, and so it symbolises unity and not really wanting to like leave. And they come in 11 packets of 11, which is great for all those like weird European regulations that are all there for some reason, but you don't know why. So yeah. So you can all have Tim Tams and you can get the milk or coffee or hot chocolate or whatever, and you bite one end and you bite the other end, you go slap it all in, and it's called Tim Tam slamming, and you'll enjoy it and everybody will be happy. Tim Tams make people happy, I think. That's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question down there, or you can answer this dovetail question right here. That's the one. In the dark. It became dark. I've really got to have working equipment in the future. I couldn't even keep daylight today. Yeah, indeed. I'll get you, Northern Hemisphere. I will so get you. You took my daylight, took my summer,